Okay, let's unpack this. You've likely scrolled through social media or seen ads, right? For products that sound almost too good to be true.
Definitely. Especially when it's about weight loss.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
based on the materials you shared, it's clear you've been looking into this. Just the sheer volume of these online claims, it's a lot.
It really is. Promises for rapid, effortless results everywhere.
Yeah, the internet's just flooded with them. Quick fixes, total transformations, with supposedly minimal effort.
And it can be incredibly overwhelming trying to figure out what's real science and what's just, well, clever marketing hype.
Right. Designed to catch your eye.
Yeah.
And maybe your wallet, too. So today we're diving into one specific example, this product called Burn Peak. We want to explore what it claims, what the actual science says or doesn't say, and really what you should look out for with these kinds of things online.
Yeah, and zooming out a bit, what's fascinating here, looking at this article, is how well these messages tap into our desire for quick solutions.
That easy button.
Exactly. We all want it, especially for health goals that usually take time and effort and real habit changes. So this deep dive, it isn't just about Burn Peak itself. It's more about giving you the tools, really, to critically evaluate any health claim you run into.
Making you a more informed consumer.
A more informed consumer, and maybe a bit more healthily skeptical, too, because that skepticism, it's often your best defense.
So Burn Peak, it paints this really enticing picture, doesn't it? Promising to melt away fat without all the usual hard work.
The dream scenario.
Yeah, here's where it gets really interesting.
Right.
The marketing, like you said, presents it as a breakthrough weight loss supplement. Big words.
Oh, did the breakthroughs.
They claim it can, seriously boost metabolism, turn your body into a fat-burning machine.
The machine metaphor, yeah.
And the big one, for many people, help you lose stubborn belly fat. But here's the kicker, the bit that really grabs you. Achieving all this without strict diet or exercise.
Ah, there it is.
It sounds like a miracle pill. Yeah? Sort of magic answer we all wish existed.
It's designed to be incredibly compelling, especially if you've struggled with weight before.
Yeah.
These promises, they hit right on those common frustrations, those deep desires people have. It's offering a shortcut.
Bypassing the hard stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Skipping the meal planning, the portion control, the getting up and moving, the allure of just effortless transformation. It's a potent lure for people feeling desperate, maybe discouraged.
I could see that. Someone's tried everything, feels defeated, then sees this. No effort required. Powerful hook.
Very powerful emotional hook.
Okay, so the promises are appealing. Very appealing. But how do they claim it works? Your sources mention cutting-edge science behind the formula.
The science claim. Always look out for that.
Right. And they list this whole bunch of ingredients, looking at the details you provided. There's green tea, cinnamon, familiar stuff.
Yeah, things you might recognize.
But then there's BHB ketones, makey berry, almla, rhodilla, cacao, astaxanthin, bacopa, and ginkgo.
Wow. 10 ingredients.
Yeah, it's like, I know, a health food store threw everything in a blender. But the real question is, what do these ingredients actually do? Especially for those huge claims Burn Peak is making.
And that's the absolute critical distinction we need to make. Because yes, some of these ingredients, maybe green tea or cacao, might offer some mild general health benefits.
Like antioxidants or something.
Exactly. Antioxidants may be very slight metabolism support, but, and this is the key point, none of them, not alone, not together, are proven to deliver those dramatic, effortless weight loss results Burn Peak promises.
So it's kind of like window dressing, including stuff that sounds healthy.
It's often a strategy, yeah. Include a few things with some vague positive press to create this illusion of science, even if the actual impact on serious weight loss is, well, negligible or zero.
Okay.
Like your sources mention the BHB ketones specifically. Now, keto diets aim to produce ketones in the body, right? But just taking them as a supplement, these exogenous ketones, it hasn't been shown to magically burn fat if you're not also restricting your diet significantly. In fact, some studies even showed they can sometimes hinder athletic performance, not improve it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So despite that long list and all the marketing buzz, the actual science just doesn't support those big claims for major weight loss. The reality, it falls way short of the hype.
A mild antioxidant effect is a long way from fat-burning machine.
Worlds away. Absolutely.
That's really important to clarify.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to see a list of healthy-sounding things and just assume it works as advertised.
Especially when the marketing is so persuasive.
Right. And beyond the ingredients, their marketing uses this very specific playbook, like your source is detailed. It's almost like they know exactly which buttons to push.
Oh, they do.
They keep saying you'll notice results in just a few days, which is, I mean, incredibly fast for any real sustainable health change.
Totally unrealistic for genuine fat loss.
And then the big one again. Don't need to diet or exercise. They keep hammering that home. And they add this other layer, claiming it specifically targets stubborn fat areas. That implies something very specific, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Spot reduction.
Precisely. And these aren't just random marketing lines. These are like classic scam tactics, well-established ones.
Okay.
They're designed very carefully to create this false sense of, wow, this works, and I need it now. Makes it hard to stop and think critically.
So break down those red flags for us.
Okay, first, that idea of spot reduction, targeting belly fat or thigh fat or whatever, it's a complete myth.
Right, I've heard that.
Yeah, scientifically, you just can't pick and choose where your body loses fat from. It comes off all over when you're in a calorie deficit, often last from the places you want it gone first.
Typical.
Isn't it just? Second, that core promise, no pill can replace lifestyle changes. That is just fundamental health truth. There's no magic bullet.
No way around eating well and moving.
Nope. Not for sustainable, healthy weight management. So these tactics, they're really designed to prey on people who are desperate for that quick fix, offering this super appealing, effortless answer to what's actually a pretty complex issue.
Okay, so distilling that, huge red flags are the spot reduction claim and the no diet or exercise needed promise. Those are massive giveaways right there.
But huge ones. Just see those, and alarm bells should ring.
But it doesn't stop with the promises, does it? The
Yeah.
red flags keep coming when you actually look at their website or their ads.
Oh, absolutely. Their website and loads like it, they're usually plastered with what look like amazing testimonials. Happy customers, incredible results.
Like the before and afters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when you look closer, a lot of them are completely fake. We're talking like using AI-generated faces for their satisfied customers.
Seriously, AI faces.
Yep. Or stock photos. You might see Dr. Anya Sharma endorsing it, but Dr. Sharma is nowhere to be found in any medical registry. Made-up doctors. And fabricated 5-star reviews, obviously.
Yeah.
Just floods of them to make it look universally loved. It's all about creating false trust, false social proof.
Making you think, wow, everyone else is getting results. I need this too.
Precisely. And then on top of that, they hit you with the high-pressure sales stuff.
Ah, the countdown timers.
The fake countdown timers, deal ends in 5 minutes, or the limited time discounts that seem to be permanent. It's all designed to rush you.
Panic buy.
Exactly. Make you buy before you have a chance to think, hang on a sec, or do any real research. It's like the old snake oil salesman, just gone digital.
That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah.
It really is. It makes you wonder, though, with claims this bold and tactics this aggressive, what about official approvals?
Wow.
Any independent proof?
Good question.
I mean, surely if something worked this well, it would have some kind of legitimate backing, wouldn't it? What do your sources say about Burn Peak's status there?
And this is where that gap between the promise and the reality just becomes enormous. The crucial fact, Burn Peak is not FDA approved.
Okay, not approved.
But here's where you need to be careful, because there's a common misconception. The FDA doesn't actually approve dietary supplements like Burn Peak in the first place.
Oh, right. They approve drugs, not supplements.
Exactly. They approve pharmaceutical drugs after rigorous testing. Supplements fall under a different category. So a company might slyly say it's made in an FDA-registered facility.
I've seen that phrasing.
Yeah, and it sounds official, right. But it means basically nothing about the product itself. It just means the building where they make it is registered with the FDA and might get inspected.
So it doesn't mean the FDA thinks the product works or is even safe.
Not at all. Zero connection to effectiveness or safety approval. It's a regulatory thing for the factory, not an endorsement of the pills. It's a very clever, kind of misleading use of language.
That is sneaky, using the FDA name to imply legitimacy without actually claiming approval.
It totally exploits that nuance, knowing most people won't know the difference. And for Burn Peak specifically, your sources are crystal clear. There are no clinical trials, no real scientific evidence, no legitimate medical endorsements backing up these wild claims.
So zero substance behind the marketing wall.
Pretty much. And think about it this way. This point came straight from your source material. If Burn Peak really worked like they say it does, melting fat effortlessly, instant results, it wouldn't just be on some shady website, would it? It'd be headline news.
doctors would be prescribing it.
Exactly. Recommended by doctors everywhere, sold in actual pharmacies, not pushed through dodgy social media ads.
Good point.
And the reality, when you look at actual customer reports, people who actually bought it, they report no results. None.
Oh, so it doesn't even work a little bit for most people.
Apparently not. And what's worse, many complained about side effects. Things like nausea, dizziness, stomach pain.
Ugh. So it's not just ineffective, it can actually make you feel bad.
Which really raises that critical question. Who actually benefits when the information is this murky or misleading? It's certainly not you, the consumer, risking your health and your money.
Definitely not a harmless sugar pill if it's causing nausea and dizziness. That's worrying.
Absolutely. Those side effects show these aren't just inert placebos. There are active ingredients doing something, just maybe not something good, and certainly not what's promised. It highlights the lack of proper testing you'd expect for anything you put in your body.
Okay, so let's sum this up then. What does this all mean for you listening? Our deep dive into Burn Peak, pulling from the sources you shared, it's pretty definitive, isn't it?
Seems that way.
Let's be clear. Burn Peak looks like, well, based on everything we've seen, a scam. It won't melt fat the way it claims. It won't give you instant results.
Right.
And it is absolutely not backed by credible science, despite the fancy ingredient list and the marketing hype.
Yeah.
It's just not that magic bullet.
Yeah.
And definitely not worth your money. Or, more importantly, risking your health over.
The takeaway really has to be skepticism.
Yeah, approach these huge promises, especially for health and wellness quick fixes, with a lot of skepticism. Remember that checklist of red flags we talked about?
Heart reduction, no diet exercise needed.
Fake testimonials, made-up doctors, those pressure tactics.
Yeah, see those and just pause, question it.
Exactly. Step back.
And zooming out one last time, this whole Burn Peak case is just such a powerful reminder, isn't it? The more extraordinary the claim sounds.
Especially for health stuff.
Right, especially for health quick fixes. The more extraordinary the evidence needs to be. And it needs to be verifiable evidence.
Not just marketing claims.
No. Look for actual clinical trials, good ones. Look for agreement among independent scientists. Look for endorsements from real, reputable, unbiased medical professionals, not some face from a stock photo website.
Good advice.
So, maybe the final question for you listening is, what strategies can you use day to day to get better at vetting this stuff? How can you protect yourself from similar misleading claims?
And maybe help others too.
Yeah, and how can you help people in your own life avoid getting tricked by these same old tactics? Maybe it's just sharing what we're talking about today, or just encouraging that pause, that critical moment before clicking buy, when something just sounds way too good to be true.
Because it usually is.
It almost always is.